I'm Evan Rahm, owner of Powersports. Today we got a bike that I'm building for Krause, as you know, recently just got diagnosed with testicular cancer. And I didn't get the opportunity to make his last event, and I was real bummed out because I was actually going to present him with this idea I came about. I got this bike off of one of my customers, actually. He wanted me to work on it, couldn't come up with the cash funds to pay for the bike, so I ended up buying the bike and the title. And you know, I started putting it together. I was going to do it for my wife, and the more I talked to her about it, the more I kind of wanted to do something for Kyle. And when I talked to her about it, she thought it was an awesome idea, something to get him some support that he needs, because he's done so much for the community and for the motocross industry, that I thought that this would be a really good way to give back. So I started looking into it, taking apart the motor, taking apart everything, really, just to see kind of what I had. And when I started doing that, you know, I just was like, you know what, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it right. So I went ahead and bought pretty much everything new, to the suspension, to changing sprockets, to plastics, handlebars, levers, you name it, I did it. And I felt like, you know, this would be a great opportunity to raise some money as a bike raffle. Also, another one of the things I wanted to mention to you guys is we're holding an event April 20th, 2013 here in Anthem, Arizona at the Anthem Park. I'm also, on top of the bike raffle, we're also doing other vendors that sent me product. We're also going to raffle those off as well. As you see here, Lucas Oil hooked us up with a couple of goodie buckets. Has pretty much all the stuff you need for cleaning, to fuel stabilizers, to fuel system cleaners, some books, hats, of course, all your goodies. Also, on top of that, you know, we got multiple other vendors that are going to be out there as well, or sending product as well, that we're going to be raffled off. Another one of the things that I kind of wanted to mention to you guys was a little bit of a surprise I had as well. RG3 has came to me and told me that on top of the bike raffle, whoever wins the bike, RG3 is going to specifically revalve the bike for them. That's another one of the specialty goodies that I kind of wanted to let you guys know about. You know, maybe something that's got you interested as well, on top of everything else. Alright, now I'll tell you guys a little bit about the bike and the product I got on it. We went ahead and went with the Powersports plastics. They were a good upgrade. The old plastics were pretty destroyed. But with all the Powersports, which is a full kit, I went with brand new Pro Taper, the 72 handlebars, with Pro Circuit Sunline levers. I polished the triple clamp. I went ahead and did a full EPS suspension, which is my valving, pretty much my suspension. I went with FMF, actually Donnie Helmer at FMF, I've been working with him. He sent me a brand new FMF Fatty Gold kit with Shorty Core 2. I also got a chain and sprocket kit from Nate at Dirt Tricks in Nevada. Let's see, what else did we get? Oh, I've been talking to Dunlop. We're in the process of getting a set of new front and rear tires, which will be the MX51s. I did all new front brakes, which is the EBC front and rear brakes. I took the airbox out completely and cleaned it from inside out, pretty much scrubbed it. As you can tell, it looks pretty good now. I polished the frame. Of course, the frame had a little bit of normal wear and tear, so you know, of course, I'm OCD, so I was like, yeah, I couldn't have that, so I went ahead and polished it. Rebuilt the shock. Rebuilt all the components for the swing arm, all new bushings, all new bearings, new spacers, all new front and rear wheel bearings, new pillow tuck grips to go with the Pro Taper handlebars, and as well I did the bearings for the steering stem. Here's the motor that I've been working with for this 2004 RM125. As you can see, the motor is complete now, but I took the time and effort to completely take this motor completely apart. I'm talking cases, crank, everything. I took the cases apart, pulled all the components out inside of it. I soaked the cases in a degreaser dip for about 3 hours. I then steel wooled it, and after I was done steel wooling it, I took some Scotch-Brite and I pretty much polished up all the case parts. After that, I put all brand new components in. I had a brand new Wiseco crank put in. It came with a hot rod. I then sent off the cylinder to Millennium Technologies, which then they replated, did new nickel seal. I got a Wiseco GP race piston put in it. Well, actually, I got it sent to me and I put it in myself. I did all the transmission gears, checked them all, made sure they're all good. Pretty much they were all brand new. I did the clutch. It's got a race clutch in it, which is a Wiseco as well. I polished the covers, both sides, the clutch cover and the rotor cover. I did a brand new V-Force Delta 3 reed system, a brand new Mikuni carburetor. I polished up the shifter, the head I actually had reconditioned, so it's pretty much brand new as well. The power valve was actually done by Millennium Technologies as well to fit the placement of the cylinder because it has been bored 5 over, so it's no longer a 125. Everything else, you know, the bearings have been redone by OEM bearings. All the seals are OEM seals, all replaced. There's nothing in this motor right now that is not old. Everything that I've done to this motor is brand new. On this bike as well, we also got some bend-free XO rims. They're the Takashios, so they're a really good rim. I wanted to leave these rims because, of course, I've raced for many years, and these rims have always done me really well. Okay, so there was a little special thing I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about, which is was one thing that I worked on extra hard. I put together this set of graphics for Kyle. Pretty much is this something that's from me to him to more or less the public to kind of, you know, let the appreciation of this go. And I didn't want to reveal them today because, like I said, it's something special that I worked on a lot. And I worked with Moto Pro Graphics in Sacramento, and we put these together, and you know, I worked and worked and worked just to make sure they were perfect. I finally got them in today, and I must say, like, when I first seen them, there was really no words can express like how good the graphics looked. And I honestly think that once you guys get the chance to see the bike completed with those graphics on it, you're really going to appreciate the bike and everything that I've done for Kyle Krause and his family.